reform that I've embarked upon since I took over in Nigeria has been very impactful. I can beat my chest for that. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption.
Thank you so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Secret. Many Nigerians do not know why Sowore called Bola Ahmed Tinubu a criminal. You see, Tinubu tries to stand logic on its head. Many people will boldly tell you Tinubu cannot lie because only a man that lacks common sense will expect the truth from him. A British statesman said falsehood ceases to be falsehood when it is understood that the truth is not likely to be spoken. That's why Tinubu cannot lie. Sowore was provoked beyond measure for Tinubu to garbage out that there is no corruption again in Nigeria. There are questions Tinubu must answer. Who is the Minister for Petroleum? We have Minister for State for Petroleum. But what about Minister for Petroleum? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are you not the one holding that position as Minister for Petroleum? Under your watch, everything Tom and Harry knows it. 210 trillion is said to be missing within NNPC.
Here because of discrepancies that we have discovered from their audited financial statements, which is in the public domain already. So any document that contradicts what is contained in their audited financial statements is in abeyance here. Yeah, so we have their audited financial statement, which is already in the public domain, and the figure of the accrued expenses are 103 trillion. While the figure of the receivables are or is 107 trillion. So in total, figure-wise, you are talking 210 trillion. And you've had the contradictions. They said reconciliation had not been done. So if reconciliation was not done, why did they sign off to the audited financial statement? And this audited financial statement is already in the public domain. And NNPC is planning to go to the market for IPO.
210 trillion. That money will fund our budget for 4 solid years. What we need for our budgetary provision for 4 solid years, that is what is being reported as amount of money that is missing under NNPC. And the one who believe should be the Minister for Petroleum is the one garbaging out that there is no corruption, when it's as if the purpose of him coming into government was to institutionalize corruption and serve his selfish interest. We need to understand what provoked Sowore beyond measure that he called Tinubu a criminal. Already there is an international report that have monitored the activities of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and said he is the third most corrupt leader on the face of this earth. Some people even said it's as if they were influenced to give him the third most corrupt. That ordinarily, he was supposed to be the world #1 corruption expert. One in charge of corruption. The whole world. The most corrupt. That's what people believe. So, we need to understand what is at stake. 210 trillion is missing, and they are sweeping it under the carpet. You will hear 330 billion distributed to poor Nigerians. And you start making efforts to get to know if you will come in contact with any single Nigerian that received that money. Poor Nigerians. You can search through 3 states, 5 states. No poor person will tell you he received ordinary 5,000 from that 330 billion. The man, these things, in charge of this impunity, supervising this impunity, is the one telling you there is no corruption in Nigeria. You can now see why Sowore said, no, I can't take it. And he tweeted what he believed to be the true position of things. But DSS is putting pressure on him to withdraw it. But everybody knows Tinubu had made corruption a way of life. And that's what we see daily.
This is not a way to go about it. Because, you see, we live in a country where, when we want to look at things on the pedestal of fairness, yes, what I would just say is it wasn't right to have called the president a criminal. You don't have any court judgment to be able to back that up. But secondly, the other part of the tweets, what the president also went to see in Brazil, that corruption is gone. Corruption is not gone from Nigeria. We also know that corruption is not gone.
We need to beg Bola Ahmed Tinubu to save Nigeria. Corruption is killing us. Corruption is killing the Nigerian people. And his government is seen as corruption and corruption only. There are so many questions they need to answer. 15 trillion coastal road, shrouded in mystery. Everything about the activities of this government, they are all, say, like the more you look, the less you see. So, 210 trillion missing. Nobody to account for it yet. And the man who should hold to give us account is the one telling us there is no corruption in Nigeria. We thank you, Mr. President. You cannot lie, because we are so knowledgeable enough to know it makes no sense expecting the truth from you.